एक फुल पाया कर दो, फुल पाया।
What's up guys, welcome to Chomping Champion. मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त अनूप का. We are here to taste Mughalai food. When you talk about Mughalai food, you are reminded of tradition, the age-old recipes and the refinement and of course Delhi 6. But we are not in Delhi 6, we are here in Shaheen Bagh and we are going to try Ballimaran Nahari. So let's straight away walk into the restaurant. This will be ready for the evening batch. So what we are going to eat now, it's already prepared. ये कौन सा नहारी है भाई? Bhunna Nahari है. तो कितने बजे से आपने ये शुरू किया बनाना? 9 बजे से. और कब तक तैयार होगा ये? So 9 बजे से 6 बजे तक. I think he's going to cook it for 8 to 9 hours. आप थोड़ा दिखा सकते हैं इसमें? So this piece will be about 1 kg. It's a huge bong piece, all from the calf. It is very fleshy and it's smelling divine. Just see the piece. ये क्या है?
सर बड़े का कोरमा है. पहलो कोरमा. पहलो आलू कीमा.
आलू कीमा.
हाँ जी. तो पहलो मसाला भेजा.
मसाला भेजा.
चिकन कोरमा है.
So I am in Ballimaran Nahari in Shaheen Bagh and I've been fortunate enough to have a great foodie, probably a better foodie than me, and the owner of the restaurant, Faizal Aziz sir. So welcome to Chomping Champion, and before I get to the food, I want to ask you, how did your journey start? I know that you were in Saudi Arabia, you are an engineer, so tell us a little bit about your journey.
Basically, in short, if I'll say, this is a flip of COVID, or you can say that's a COVID effect, who has made me, my passion has become my profession. My passion means I love to cook, I love to eat at the different places, and Nahari is one of the favorite in my food, early in the morning or the late hours. So we used to go basically Purani Delhi, which is the one famous area for the Nahari, which is called as Ballimaran Nahari. Ballimaran restaurant, Ballimaran, they have several restaurants of Nahari. Instead of going and travel so long and almost 16-17 kilometers from here itself, and I have decided to open something and get first to get the facility for my own, and then if I satisfy, I'll open for all. So this has become like.
So you experimented a lot before opening the restaurant.
Look, since my behavior is corporate behavior, I work so long with the corporate. So and being engineer, R&D is must in my in my one of segment. So R&D, like you have to start something after only doing your experiment so many times.
So your primary dish was Nahari. Ballimaran Nahari is famous for his Nahari. So if I can ask you, what are 2 or 3 things which identifies a good Nahari? Qualities of a Nahari, क्या क्या है?
देखिए, क्वालिटी ऑफ नहारी, इफ वी कॉल इट, ज़्यादा अच्छा जो हम समझते हैं वो होता है बोंग की नहारी.
हाँ जी.
बोंग की नहारी इज स्पेशल नहारी विच इज़ मोस्ट डिमांडेड, विच इज़ अभी भी हमारे यहाँ अगर कोई सबसे पहले ख़त्म होती है नहारी हमारी 5:30 बजे पिट जाती है और 8 बजे तक बोंग की नहारी हमारे यहाँ ख़त्म हो जाती है. तो विच इज़ मोस्ट ऑन डिमांड और सबसे बेहतरीन पार्ट होता है मीट का, विदाउट रेशे वाला और टेंडर सॉफ्ट पीस. दूसरा होता है द मोस्ट डिमांडिंग है नली नारी. सो नली नारी का भी अपना एक बिल्कुल बॉन मेरो विद मीट एंड इट्स डिफरेंट फ्लेवर. तीसरी रिकमेंडेड है विच आई यूजुअली टू रिकमेंड द पीपल मटन भेजा नारी, विच इज मटन ब्रेन विद नारी.
Of course, meat.
इसका डबल तड़का होता है. अगर इसमें देसी घी का तड़का लगाना, इट इज लाइक.
I wanted to ask you another question. Now, you told me you were in Kolkata, so you are expanding this restaurant to other places, other destinations for all the food lovers. What are the branches you have in Delhi and outside Delhi?
Like in Delhi, we are operating with the dining facility too. Like one we are sitting and another one is a 3 kilometer far. And there is a couple of coming in the Delhi itself. One is coming in Nizamuddin and another is coming in Zafrabad.
Okay.
Zafrabad. So these are basically
Delhi
food hubs where the people used to walk. So Delhi would be having like a 2 existing and 2 more, 4. And another 2, the cloud kitchen is under Gurgaon. So this is expansion of future.
Okay.
We do have in UP.
Aligarh.
Yeah, Aligarh. So Aligarh is on demand on second one also. That is in February is coming. So we are opening second one also there in Aligarh. And addition of that, Kolkata recently, basically the demand is calling us.
So, but how do you manage this? I mean, these are in different locations, different places.
Each unit have their individual operation operated by us. So the cook has trained by us. The spices we are taking, we are using it, and all the ingredients is based from Delhi only. So even in Kolkata, we are sending the ingredients. You will not believe Kolkata having supply of green chili from here only, the
Wow.
Delhi green chili. So every alternate 3 days we are having by Rajdhani the green chili is going, because in Kolkata like capsicum and Shimla mirch is available, which is not. And Nahari की बेहतरीन टॉपिंग हरी मिर्च और अदरक ही है.
अदरक की.
जी. देखिए अदर देन Nahari the best है Paya. Paya we are selling throughout the year, but especially is high demand on winter.
Yes. It is almost medicinal. That's what.
Yeah,
Paya
this is Paya is like
Karode.
Karode. I used to call it winter medicine. So so Paya basically winter medicine. Paya के अलावा हमारे पास मान लीजिए आलू कीमा है, कोरमा है, and हमारा ब्रेन करी स्पेशल है.
Other than khameeri roti, you also give the kulcha and lavasa.
So kulcha is like a fluffy one. The
It's soft but
soft,
inside.
yeah. And lavasa is based on like Kashmiri roti, big roti. So it's a crunchy, very soft.
Thinner version of
Yeah.
the roti.
लवासा थोड़ा बड़ा साइज में बड़ा होता है जी. कुलचा थोड़ा सा मोटा होता है और नॉर्मल रोटी आप कह सकते हैं.
So we are going to try probably all 3 rotis and 4 or 5 dishes. So wait for the food. So the food is here. You can see plenty of food. Let me quickly take you through the food. So we have the Bong Nahari, the famous Nahari. You can see the beautiful bong piece here. This is from the calf muscle. So it is less fibrous and it's very fleshy. Actually the gravy looks really good. And then we have the Mutton Nahari. You can see the nalli piece in it. Again, looks mouth-watering. We are going to garnish it and straight away dig into that. We also have the nalli here, and we have chicken korma. We have the kaleji here, and you can see this nice paya. Beautiful piece of paya. Lot of gelatinous things floating around, and this is the winter specialty of Ballimaran Nahari, and we have of course Aloo Keema. So I have this hot lavasa here. But I also have the ordinary khameeri roti and this fluffy kulcha here. So I'll go with the lavasa. It is a very thin, very crispy roti. Let me just break it. You can hear the sound. It's quite crunchy. And straight away let's dig into this Mutton Nahari. The mutton is so soft. You can see how soft the mutton is. So let's taste the Mutton Nahari. Absolutely divine. The mutton is cooked through. The spices are perfect. It's not very spicy. There is plenty of green chili here. You can see the sliced green chili. And this finely cut juliennes of ginger. This is very finely cut. I've never seen a ginger cut like this. Without the lemon, green chili or ginger, this is perfect. Let me add a little bit of the ginger juliennes out there. And these green chilies. I don't think I have to add lime. It is so tasty. Let me scoop a little bit of that green chili and those ginger juliennes and take another bite of this nahari. I have tasted nahari from many places in Delhi and outside Delhi, but I should say that this is one outstanding nahari, the Mutton Nahari from Ballimaran Nahari. You can see this nalli piece. Let's take a bite from here. Plenty of dishes in front of me, so I'll jump into the next nahari, the Bong Nahari. So here we have the Bong Nahari. Ballimaran Nahari is famous for this nahari. Just see this this is a huge piece, humongous piece of buff piece which is perfectly cooked, soft. It is almost like one with the gravy, the nahari gravy. Put little bit of that lacha on top, the ginger, a piece of green chili, and here it goes. It is literally melt in the mouth. You saw how this nahari was getting prepared outside. This was made probably yesterday night onwards, but for the evening the nahari is getting cooked here, right in the front of the restaurant. They start cooking at 9 o'clock and it cooks till about 5:30. So it's a long process and this is the result. They melt in the mouth, nahari, which is fantastic. Another bite, I'm going to scoop in all that rogan, that nice spicy oil floating on the top. I really cannot choose between the Bong Nahari and the Mutton Nahari. Both have its individual taste. So it is your preference whether you want to taste this Bong Nahari or the Mutton Nahari. So this is the nalli. You can mix it with the nahari and eat. So it becomes a nalli nahari, or you can have brain with along with the nahari. The option is yours. Let's try the keema now. This is Aloo Keema. A lot of whole spices in there. You can see the bay leaf there. You can see the peppers. If you see the keema, this is not minced in a machine. It is hand cut pieces. I've tasted a similar kind of keema in Lucknow. So that is keema aloo. There is no aloo piece in this bite, but we'll do that later. But let's taste this first. It is not spicy at all, but the fact that the keema is hand cut, it gives a bite which is really flavorful with the spices there. Let's take a piece of aloo, little bit of that keema, and take another bite. Now each of these dishes, they have a distinct flavor, so it's not made in one gravy. My next favorite would be this Bhunna Kaleji. You can see the chunks of liver out here, large pieces. So let me take this piece of Kaleji and taste it as it is. Now this. I like the taste of liver. When I'm in Kerala, I normally taste, I go for the pepper liver fry with a lot of curry leaves. This dish reminds me of that. The taste of the liver is intact. Let me just take a piece of lavasa. Just mix a little bit of this gravy. You can see this bite. So you have a little bit of the gravy and the kaleji piece. This kaleji has got a lot of bite. It's supposed to be like that. It's not very soft, so you can bite into those pieces. Nice chunks of liver there. But I want to taste again this keema. I'm coming back to the keema. The keema has got a nice rounded flavor. It reminds me of the keema from Lucknow. The aloo gives it a nice rounded flavor. I told you it is not spicy at all. But the whole spices out there, and when you bite into it, it gives you a nice feeling. The keema and kaleji, it's excellent. This is the famous winter dish of Ballimaran Nahari, the Paya. You can see all these tissues, gelatinous pieces floating around, characteristic of a good Paya. And just see this piece. Can you see the nalli inside, the bone marrow inside? So let's try to get that bone marrow outside. This is the bone marrow, totally wiggly. I can't even hold it in hand. It's almost like butter. So with a roti, I'll scoop this bone marrow and try this Paya. This Paya gravy is almost like a soup, a thinner version of the gravies. I want to taste this Paya gravy as it is. Wow. A little spicy, but you can just have it like a soup. These are the gelatinous bits of the Paya. Really wiggly, you can see how it is. And in winter, this is almost medicinal. A lot of people come and try the Nahari and Paya together. I'll take a small piece of Paya. It's just slipping away. Let me just take it with this roti. We have wonderful combination. Along with the kulcha, this Paya is great because the kulcha kind of soaks up the gravy. It's a thin gravy, it soaks up the gravy and it gives a great flavor. Amazing combination. I was just told that this bone marrow inside this Paya, this is called God's butter. So it's really like a butter and it's really heavenly. A lot of calories there. This is rich food, but when you're eating Nahari and Paya, you cannot expect it to be a health food. In winter, it really gives you a boost. A lot of protein out there. Little bit of fat there, you can see the fat pieces out there, but it really gives you the strength and keeps you going for the whole day. So I've got a hot khameeri roti. Since it's winter, the roti gets so cold, even the dishes are getting cold. So I'm quickly jumping into the chicken korma. That's the last dish I'm going to try. I've already tasted both the naharis, the kaleji, the keema, the fantastic Paya. I've not really tasted the nalli here, but this is quite inviting and this is different. Beautiful pieces. I'll take a small piece of this chicken. Let's see how the chicken is cooked. You can see the chicken is cooked well. Wow. I'm just eating chicken like this. A perfect korma. I like the slight tanginess of the curd. It is quite prominent here. And the gravy, the texture of the gravy is great. You can also see the makhanas inside this gravy. I can just eat the chicken like this. I don't need a roti. Perfectly cooked. Almost coming on the bone when you touch it. You can see the gravy here. Check the consistency of the gravy. So let's dig into this gravy and take a bite. It's very, very different from the dishes I've tried. The Nahari was almost similar in taste, but the Paya, the keema and the kaleji were really outstanding because they're entirely different. And this korma, this is the last dish I'm trying, but it's really good. My recommendation is that if you are in South Delhi and if you're near Shaheen Bagh, Okhla or Sakrinagar, come to Ballimaran Nahari and try these dishes. They have many more dishes and they have day special. But this meal was amazing. I'm only tasting this in the afternoon, but if you come in the evening, you will get more dishes. This place is a 10 out of 10. I hope you have liked this video with plenty of non-vegetarian dishes. Sorry vegetarians, this video is not for you. Come here and try all these dishes to Ballimaran Nahari in Shaheen Bagh. If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to Chomping Champion, please do it right now. With a new exciting video, I'll meet you next week. Stay fit and stay happy.